Guys, I'm back. How's everyone doing, guys? Dan the Marketing Man here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update and like a quick video on cold outreach. So yes, I've been gone for a month and I'll explain why. Last month, I just hit the biggest month I've ever had, which is $20,000. That's the biggest month I've ever had in my entire agency. And I took a whole week off. I actually went to Texas recently, and while I was there, I was doing also sales calls, and I was still doing work that I needed to do. I actually had to drive in the rain on a golf cart because where I was at had no internet. I needed to get to a cafe and do some sales calls. But yeah, literally I hit my biggest month ever, and it's because of cold outreach. So I wanted to make this video talking about some of the new outreach methods that I'm doing. Obviously, on my channel, I've talked about cold calling. That's still a big one that I do today. I was doing LinkedIn as well. I made a video on that. Now we're doing social media outreach. So much testing. I've done a lot of testing with the social media stuff, and it's worked out amazing. So the first thing is metrics. We're gonna talk about that because if you're not tracking each lead source that you have, whether that's cold calling, whether that's cold DMs, LinkedIn, social media, whatever you use to get new clients, you need to be tracking that. So if you do cold calls, how many calls does it take to get one appointment? And then when you know that number, how many appointments does it take to close a deal? Then once you know those numbers, you basically just unlocked the code, right? You need to now start scaling. If it takes me 10 calls to get one appointment, then I need to make 1,000 calls to get 10 appointments. And then out of 10 appointments, how many deals do I close? 1 or 2? And then it's up from there. Once you know those numbers, it's up from there. And not only that, as a salesperson, as someone who's in SMMA, you're gonna get better, right? So if you're brand new, you've never done cold calling, you've never done sales calls, that number is gonna slowly decrease, and your ratios, that's what we call them in sales, are gonna get much better. So, for me now, usually if I talk to 10 people, 4 of them will schedule an appointment. And if I have 3 appointments, 1 will close. So it's about a 33% close rate, which is good, right? That's where you want to be. But obviously for my newer people, you guys got to get on the phone. You guys got to start DMing. You guys got to start LinkedIn, cold email. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You need to start and get that number immediately, because once you have those numbers, it's only up from there. It's like you've built a gas pedal for your business. You now know what it takes to get a deal. And once you know those numbers, the numbers are gonna tell you, okay, you wanna hit $10,000, $5,000, $15,000, whatever that is. Now you know how to get there. There's a clear roadmap. Okay, I need to get 4 deals at $3,000 each, and then I can make over $10,000 a month, right? So know those numbers, your metrics. Number 2, and this is something that I just implemented, is try new things, okay? I started doing social media outreach, so let me show you actually what I'm doing on there. This is my social media outreach spreadsheet. So I have a virtual assistant. He goes through and he just tracks all the leads, all the messages that he's sending on Facebook. So he's just finding people that do mortgage on Facebook. He's sending them like a little copy and paste script, and he's getting appointments. He's actually getting real appointments. Check this out. So from the Facebook outreach, he's done 1,000 messages, 37 booked appointments, closed 10. We closed 10 deals just using Facebook. And this was just from last month. So trying new things, it's working out well. I recommend doing that. And if you guys want, I can even make a video on how I'm doing all this outreach. So if you guys want that video, give this video a like right now. Let's get to 25 likes in the next 4 days. And if we do that, I'll show you guys what we're doing for Facebook outreach. So try new things. I definitely recommend it. That's something that's gonna get you guys to $20,000 in no time. In full disclosure, I just mean in no time, I just mean quicker than you think. Because to be honest, I haven't even been doing this for a year. It's actually been 7 months, I think, back in October. So like 9, I don't know, I can't do math. But I haven't really been doing it that long, and I've been seeing pretty good success. I'm gonna make another video on account management, but it's like when I was starting, I didn't have an account manager. I was sales, I was setting the appointments, I was account manager, I was an accountant, I was everything. So I had a huge problem with retention. Even though I wasn't doing fulfillment, I had white labels because I was every single month hitting $10,000, $10,000, $10,000. And I was getting so many clients, I couldn't manage them myself. And as an agency, you should be ashamed of yourself, because if you can't handle the clients that you have, that's a huge problem, and you're not helping the people that you're actually working with. And that's a problem, unfortunately, that I had to discover on my own. But fulfillment and account management is so important for retention, because I don't do 3 to 6 months contracts. Okay, I don't do that. I do month to month with everybody, because if they don't like working with me, I don't want to keep them as a hostage, right? And same thing goes for me. If I don't like them, I don't want to keep working with them. So it's month to month. If you have a great account manager, then your retention will be much higher. And I'm going to make a video on that too. But I just wanted to check in, talk to you guys about cold outreach, talk about metrics, talk about some new things that I was doing, updating the channel. Okay, I'll be back. I'm actually moving next week, so you're going to see a new background. So that's cool. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Just wanted to share that with you guys, give you a quick update. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe it, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys.